Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys 3 of the best class setups in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. My personal 3 favorite class setups on the 3 best guns in my opinion on Black Ops 3. This video is going to have a class for everyone, and I definitely recommend watching the whole video. It's going to be quite a long one because I'm going to be going in depth. With my channel, I get a lot of good gameplays, I do a lot of tips and tricks videos, and the main thing with Call of Duty tips and tricks is class setups. That's what I get spammed. I get asked all the time during my live stream, yo, what attachments are those on the KN-44? Do you run a long barrel on that thing? All day, every day, those are the questions that I get asked, so I'm going to be explaining them in this video. So the one thing I ask for you guys, because this is going to be a longer video, an over 10-minute long video, this gameplay is just some Nuketown background gameplay, but what I ask for you guys from this video is to leave some support on this thing. Guys, drop some likes on this thing. If I could get an early like, I'd really appreciate that, and if we could see over 2,000 likes on this video, I would much appreciate that, as well as subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. So let's get right into it for tonight's video. We're going to be covering 3 class setups. So the first, well, I have 3 different sort of class setups. One is more of an assault rifle range setup. The second is sort of an all-around class setup for either close range action, medium range, long range action, and the other is an SMG setup with 3 best guns in Black Ops 3. Now I'm not going to spoil them all over the start, and we'll go through them throughout the video. So let's start off first here with this first class setup, which I'm going to say is the SMG rushing class setup. I'll throw it up on the screen right now, and we'll interrupt the gameplay and talk about it for a second. So this class setup is the VMP. Now sometimes I'm running the VMP with 3 attachments, but lately I've been in love with the 2 attachments and then the 5 perk setup on this gun. It's absolutely insane, and let me explain it to you guys right here. As you guys can see, I have that sexy dark matter camo for my VMP. Basically, the 2 attachments that I run with this thing are the quick draw and the grip. The VMP has decent recoil, and it is a rushing gun. You're going to need that quick draw to get those fast aim down sight skills to get the upper hand in these gunfights against people. That's definitely going to be something you're going to need. Now, the reason why I don't have extended mags or fast mags on this class setup is for the simple fact that this gun has default 40 in a clip. The VMP has 40 in the clip off the spawn, when a lot of different guns have 30 in a clip. The Weevil actually has 50, which is even better, but the VMP does not require fast mags or extended mags, and I think you can definitely get away with it and not even notice the struggle with the quick draw and the grip attachments. You just have to take half a second to reload. This class setup is absolutely deadly. Now let me get into the perk setup, which explains more how much of a rushing class this thing is. So the perk setup that I have right here is the 6th Sense and the Afterburner as my 2 perk ones. These are 2 of the best rushing perks in the game. The 6th Sense is crazy. If you guys don't know what it does, basically it shows on your minimap whenever there's a guy sitting in the corner around you, and on a small map like Nuketown or basically any map, you're never going to get caught out by a corner camper unless he has the perk Hardwired, which counters that. 6th Sense is absolutely crazy. Probably my favorite perk in the game, to be honest, and that's why I recommend that. And now my new love is this Afterburner perk. It lets you hop around like a bunny and be crazy with this thing. You can jump around, you can get nice slides, and your boosters come up quicker with this Afterburner perk. That's why I really love that. Now to combat that, you're going to be jumping around a lot, and you're going to be really mobile, sliding, jumping, stuff like that. I throw on the blast suppressor with this class up just to keep those movements a bit more silenced and contained. And then the second perk setup, you guys will see my second perks are pretty much standard throughout Black Ops 3. I pretty much never change these two perks, and those are Scavenger and Fast Hands. Absolutely crazy good perks. I pretty much run those on all my classes because those perk setup are really good because you need Scavenger, and then the Fast Hand basically helps you switch weapons faster, switch to your fist to pick up weapons faster, and throw grenades faster. But there's no grenades on this class setup, so you guys may be wondering, what is the Fast Hands really for? And to be honest, the Fast Hands is mainly for the fact that your weapon comes up faster after sprinting. With this class setup, you're going to be rushing a lot, you're going to be sprinting in there, and having that Fast Hands as well as the quick draw gets your gun up super fast, especially for those aim down sight kills or hip fire kills. You can get the gun up super fast, and that's why I consider this class setup the best rushing one in Black Ops 3 at this moment right now. The SMGs have gone through a lot of changes in Black Ops 3, but the VMP has been one that's consistently been a very, very good SMG, and that's why I put this with my first class setup for the best rushing one. Now, let's get into the second class setup here, which is the all-around sort of class setup, and this one is with a gun that I really, really love right now, so I'll throw it up on the screen right now. As you guys can see from these first 2 guns, I'm 2nd prestige with both of them. The KN-44, I'm 2nd prestige as well with the gun. I'm a master prestige at the game myself personally, and it's absolutely crazy. This KN-44 class setup that I have here is a all-around one. This one is, KN-44 gun is pretty overpowered. Might be the most dominant gun in the game. These three guns that I have the class setups with are, in my opinion and most people's opinion, the top three guns in the game. I think this KN-44 is deadly at close range, deadly at long range, and medium range is where it really excels. So that's what this class setup is designed for. These class setups, I designed them around a playstyle that the gun fits with. You know, you don't want to make a class setup that's in, you know, an LMG and then all your perks are for rushing, because that's just kind of, you know, you're going to be wasting the LMG, which it's, strengths are going to be sitting back more. Well, you don't want to make an SMG class and make all the perks for camping, because then why would you use an SMG for camping? It's for rushing, you know what I mean? So this class up with the KN-44, the attachments that I have are 3 attachments, and I have quick draw, stock, and fast mags. Now the reason for that is I love the quick draw. This thing has pretty much no recoil, but quick draw is just something that helps you make those assault rifles be able to fight with SMGs. You can win gunfights against people with SMGs when you have that quick draw on this thing. The second one is the stock as well. That's basically the main difference between these assault rifles and the SMGs. They're a lot slower. They're a lot slower to move side to side, to aim down sights, and the quick draw and the stock basically combat those, as well as the third attachment that I have on this thing, the fast mags, which basically also helps because the KN-44 only has 30 in the clip default. It's not like the VMP. So all these attachments basically take what is a long-range gun, the fully auto assault rifle, fast firing with moderate recoil KN-44 primary weapon, and make it into more of an all-around gun with these, you know, the assault rifle, but then SMG attachments. It basically works it together to make this gun very effective. Now, as far as the perk setup that I have here, it's similar to the one in the first class setup. However, I take off Afterburner because you're not going to be rushing as hard, and you need that third attachment, in my opinion. But you still have that 6th Sense perk, which is, like I said, probably my favorite perk in the game right now, and one that's absolutely deadly. So that's the second class setup with the KN-44, and I find that this one works a lot better for people that have an all-around sort of play style. Now, let's get right into the third class setup here, which is with the newly buffed God gun, the ICR-1 right here. The full auto assault rifle, modest damage with a minimal recoil. A lot of people, when I made the video saying this gun is really good now, they're saying, oh my goodness, that gun has terrible damage. You know what I mean? The ICR does not have terrible damage. It has modest damage, as it says right here, and minimal recoil, which is now basically no recoil after the latest patch. They basically reduced the recoil on a gun that already had minimal recoil in its description. The ICR-1 is basically like an ACR from previous Call of Duties. It has little to no recoil right now, and this is the class up that's more for playing a bit more defensive. You guys will see the setup that I have on it, and I'll explain why it's a bit more defensive, but this gun can still win you gunfights at medium range, no problem, and the ICR is a gun that you're going to be able to control at all distances. Now, the attachments that I have on this gun are the long barrel, the stock, and the extended mags. Now, you'll notice there's no quick draw, there's no fast mags, it's extended mags this time, and it's long barrel. And long barrel is actually the best attachment for these assault rifles. It basically doubles the range at, you know, once you're farther back, it doubles the range of those when it takes a few shots to kill. It basically helps that, and it helps your range so much more. It's a lot stronger attachment than it was in previous Call of Duties. Basically, on some of these assault rifles, it literally increases the range by 100% at certain shot to kill ranges, and that's what I was trying to explain there. I was mumbling over my words a little bit, but the long barrel is definitely the best attachment on this thing. Now, I also have the stock because I just find I can't really use these assault rifles without stock, and stock allows you to move side to side, come around the corner with your gun aimed down sight, and that's why you use that. And extended mags basically so you can spray, step back, reload. It still has a fast reload with extended mags, this thing. Now, the perks I have on this thing are flak jacket. Basically because this one, you're going to be getting grenaded more. You might be sitting back behind a car on Nuketown. You might be posting up on Combine by the middle of B-Dom, or, you know, one of those head glitches on the side. You're going to be posting up more with this gun, and that's when people are going to want to shoot you with their war machines, throw grenades, throw Semtexes, C4s, everything at you. That's why you need that flak jacket perk, as well as people will be calling in kill streaks on you, ICR, or what are they called, HCXD cars, and they'll be going for you. My second perks on this thing are the standard scavenger, fast hands. Fast hands still works good if you don't have quick draw. I think that you really don't need on this class. You could substitute that for something else if you want a secondary, but I'd like to have it because, you know, I still like to have a little bit of help because I'm an antsy player. I like to rush even with a class setup like this. That's why I like to run that perk right there. And then my third perk is flak jacket, or not flak jacket, that's the first perk. The third perk is going to be tactical mask, which basically helps you when you're getting grenaded, when you're getting stun grenaded. You know, you got the flak jacket for the real grenades, the lethal grenades, and then you got the tac mask for the non-lethal grenades, which are the concussion grenades, the stun grenades. When they try to hit you with those when you're behind the car, you'll be able to take those like a champ and be able to stay in the gunfights and post up and kill a lot of people. So this is the 3 best class ups in the game, in my opinion. I nailed that commentary. I think I did pretty good on that commentary. 10 minutes straight, right through. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did make it to the end of this video, comment 3 down in the comment section down below. I know a lot of you guys watched to the end, and I really do appreciate that. And like I said at the beginning, if you guys could, comment that 3 down in the comment section below. And please support this video. Drop some likes on this thing. When I wake up, if I could see over 2,000 likes on this thing, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for all the support. Hopefully these gives you class setups. If you're not a rusher at all, if you're only a sitting back player, at least 1 or 2 of these class setups are going to be working for you, and at least test out 1 or 2 of them, the 1 or 2 that you think fit your playstyle the best. Because I try to cover, I know I have a lot of people watching my channel, a lot of people that are very experienced players, a lot of very beginner players. These class setups will help everyone, and hopefully you'll find one of these that you get very comfortable with, and maybe can drop some nuclears and 100 plus gameplays with it. So thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate that. Subscribe for a cookie, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Peace.